Hey guys, how's it going? Give you an update on this Husqvarna 372. I ran into some pretty decent problems with this Hyway cylinder. We'll discuss some of the problems you may have and maybe how to fix them. This thing was pretty bad. Okay. Now the one problem I had was the squish on this was like 70 thousandths. Okay. And what I did to fix that, this is a 50 millimeter bore. I put a 268 piston in this. Okay. Now, see that size of that pop-up? I did that by hand. See, it looks pretty good actually by hand. I made some sanding blocks and stuff like that. So you could, it was a whoosher I drilled out. This is some of it here. Cut and just sand it. Did a lot of that with a Dremel, believe it or not, the flex shaft. I just spun it on my bench, but anyway, I got the squish down to about 22 thousandths instead of 70. Next major problem I had was right here. Okay, see this exhaust port? It's they made it too wide this way. Okay, too far over that way. Okay. Yeah, too far over that way. And problem, it was questionable. See this black mark here? That's roughly about 70 thousandths. I think general rule you want 50 thousandths overlap so you don't free port. So what I did is I ground these holes a little bit on the cylinder so when I put it on I can just turn it just a wee little bit. Give me 60, 70 thousandths overlap. Okay, there's that problem fixed. Next major problem I had was I was cleaning up the exhaust port there. You know, it's pretty decent. I was just cleaning it up. It had a lot of like slag. Okay, and it chipped. It was so easy to chip. And same thing with a lot of the plating. It was like real droopy, and all these ports you could just touch them and it would just chip. I got it fixed. Okay, and I got this raised up about 98, not where I want it, but hey, try to fix the cylinder I guess. And I had to raise the transfers on this because this was about 35 degrees blow down in that particular cylinder. You see that tape in there is because I'm letting the epoxy set up to change my intake timing numbers. And I'm going to learn how to raise these transfers. How I did it is I use those things out of the box. See these tools? Diamond point tools. Yeah. Use this one, and all I did was I went in there like this. Obviously the Dremel flex shaft, just go right in there, see how nice it fits. Obviously I don't have my Dremel out right now, but that's what I used. Figure I changed that timing. Yeah, a little better maybe. Just like this. Ever so carefully on that. The Dremel. I can zoom in there. See how nice that fits in there. Figure I raised this thing about 6, 7 degrees, believe it or not. This tool worked beautifully. See how nice that looks. Okay, there's a little tip on that, and get these at Harbor Freight. diamond point tools, pretty awesome little tools. Saved my ass. And so I guess I'll see how this thing turns out. Obviously I got these transfers opened up a little more. It's actually the first cylinder I truly ported. So if it doesn't turn out well, hey, then I'm gonna get the big bore kit. Titan nickel. That's what I'm gonna get. So there's that. So yeah, sometimes you can do piston swaps on stuff that'll work, but I'm hoping this thing works good. Like I said, if it don't, I'm gonna put a 52mm big bore kit, Titan nickel. That's why this is all about learning. Trial and error. So I did the best I could with what I had. Guess that looks pretty decent. Yeah. First time I raised the exhaust port, but yeah, that Dremel kit, man, it saved my ass. Show you. This little flex shaft thing, man, I'll tell you what, it comes with this Dremel. Really saved my ass. You can take it right down in here, real nice. A lot of control getting in there with the. I was saying, I know it's not a Fordham, but sometimes you got to work with what you got. Like he used to tell me in a machine shop, it takes a good machinist to make a good part on a bad machine. So, alright guys, till next time, keep on feeling the heat.